How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm feeling quite good, to be fair, yeah.
It's been a good weekend, not so bad.
Yeah, it's been quite a good weekend. Good positioning all weekend. Just been trying my best.
Now, of course, we're on the second row. Is there a plan?
Just try and win, but I'll see how it goes. I'll try my best, like I said, and yeah.
New tyres, new rubber, or as Henry would say, new boots. But yeah, I guess it comes down to what everyone's going to do. But what do you think about the competition?
Yeah, I mean, it's just the competition's really good here. It's really challenging, especially with all these nations coming together in Thailand. The heat as well has just made it so much harder. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, especially with the new tyres.
Okay, it's going to be fun. This is what you live for every weekend.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. Right. Good luck. See you at the finish line. Thank you so much. Austin's brother. We had a conversation yesterday about who was going to be quickest. He said you're about the same. Pretty good that you're both around the same grid spot.
Yeah, Austin's, he's always been similar to me. He's been a good reference for me, and I think both of us have made good progress this weekend, and hopefully we can just both finalise it in the end.
I think you made great progress. You can't be unhappy about that.
Yeah, I'm not too happy, but not too disappointed. I have to set my expectations high, if you know what I mean. Because the thing is, you have to believe that you want to win, if you know what I mean.
Okay, I hope everyone else behind you is listening to that. But good advice and good mental approach. And this is so, so important at this level. Of course, I think it's been a little bit of a surprise to some people how difficult the competition has been this weekend.
Yeah, like the other commentator said yesterday, all the Europeans think that it's a free ticket, but they don't actually realise that there's really good Asian drivers, and I think it's a shock to all of us, really. And, I'm happy that we as Asians can prove ourselves.
I think that's really well said, and I hope everyone that's watching is going to come out next year. Although we've also got the Asian Trophy series, so do you race in that series at all?
I'll just see how it plays out, really. I might do it, but I'll probably do it.
Okay, so invitation from Toby Gale. Good luck, enjoy the race, and well done this weekend. Nice to have you here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's see, before we race off the grid.
Sra Anuras and Chanakan Viratacha are on row 10. Toby Lien and Mohammed Feroz Fairuz on row number 11. Chen Yang Sai and Varunchit Watanathanakun are on row 12. Then it's Nathaniel Andekara and Norarat Apivat. Dylan Tan and Warapong Imwitchan on row number 14. And Werasak Imwitchan, Warapong's brother, and Jane Lee Gay Hee, the only one of the 5 ladies in the class to qualify. She's there in 30th. Lax Bafna and Clifford Kanjanapas have rounded out the field. Do we have Clifford Kanjanapas, who had a damaged cart in the end of the superheat this morning? I'm not sure that we do. Let's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. No, 31 drivers only have made it to the grid. Well, now, I'm hoping that my words match the screens, but I've got no visuals up here in the commentary box. The lights are out. We are off and racing through turn number 2. 31 carts cleanly head their way down to turn number 3 into the next complex, up towards turn number 4. Tamahashi still has the advantage. Terashima, rather, from Ryan C. and Austin Gale. In fact, I think that is Gale. Oh, somebody's off of a turn number 4. I can see a driver trying to get themselves back into their kart. But it is our race leader, Tomokai Tarashima, from Austin Gale. Down towards turn number 9. Oh, there's Aram Arasmi running a little bit wide. Oh, and another driver off at turn number 9. Armand Hamilton comes across the line. He's up into 3rd position, is Armand Hamilton. Hiroshima being chased down by Austin Gale. Through turn number 5 into turn number 6. We could have a real good battle for the lead on our hands here. Hamilton's been passed for 3rd place by Ryan C. Ryan C moves back into P3 of this 22-lap race. Trying to find some live pictures, because there we go, across the line we go. And thank you to Uncle Roger, who has made things work again. Tarashima, here we go, they're back with live pictures, well, at least I've got live pictures. Apologies for the dribble I was talking, it makes a difference to the dribble I usually talk when I can actually see what's going on. Tekjarev is in 5th position. Then it's Tangianachkai, followed by Knut Nielsen in 7th, Senna Ito in 8th. Oh, there's Armand Hamilton. Great move from the reigning E20 senior champion. The Hungarian driver. Oh, and he's switches to the inside there, and Ryan C has to give best. Now, they're looking at 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th on back. Once again, though, Tarashima in the lead has a lot of room. Now, you may have heard earlier on, Shen Yao Hong, Chinese Taipei in the island of Taiwan, giving thanks to Uncle Roger. A lot of people, Roger Young from Chinese Taipei joins me once again in the commentary box. We're watching the early stages of this, but it's only fair that I think we give your nation a bit more credit. Oh, and a spin there for number 316. That's Nathaniel Andakara. But as we watch the early stage of this race unfold, I think it's been a long journey for Taiwan to get to this stage. A lot of hard work's gone in, and the race itself was fantastic.
Mate, you've got no idea how happy I am that one of our drivers from Taiwan managed to secure the first Grand Finals ticket of 2025.
But he secured the ticket by beating one of the world's best in Axel Sanyala. And that's impossible, because Sanyala is a fantastic ambassador for this sport, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, we met Axel early on in the week. Him and his father travelled all the way from Finland. We always knew he was coming, but I really have to thank Axel and his family a lot. Because of them, it made us prepare even more to take on the world's best. And you see the result, Henry.
Yeah, indeed. I mean, you're looking now, we can use it as Armand Hamilton, a Grand Final champion in 3rd position. I imagine, like, Tarashima and Gale, they're going to be driving the wheels off these things. Ryan C and the rest are chasing pack. They know that driver with the number 339 kart, he's beaten everybody in the world in his class last year, and they're chasing him. It just gives drivers that extra edge and bit of momentum, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. But I mean, you look at guys like the Gale brothers, they've been racing here for a long, long time. It is the first time for Armand. So all things considered, I mean, he's a couple of seconds off right now, but hey, it's 5 out of 22 laps. We still have a long ways to go.
One question, I mean, I know Axel will be devastated, missing out on victory, but, say here, we've got Mark Kimber is here doing driver coaching. Ragnar Vieras, another D2 Grand Finals champion, has been out here a lot working. What's the next step now We've got to keep these drivers coming over. We've got to... The events that we're putting on here in Asia are getting better and better. This is a world-class event. And, you know, more and more drivers are going to be taking, you know, the opportunity to come and sample a different racing culture. But we need that extra level of drivers to come over to continue to improve.
I mean, if you look at the event that Chang and the organisers have put on and how we've attracted so many world-class drivers. Look at Armin, E20 World Champ, Axel, 2019 Senior Max World Champ. You know, I think it's only going to keep going up and up from here. When these drivers go back to Europe, share their experience.
Yes.
I think it is great promotion for Asia, but it's also at the same time, Henry, we need these drivers to come because they bring their level up. You look at Axel, him coming. Mate, we had Kimber, we had Veris on the phone. Kimber's here in person. Veris is in Estonia, 5 hours behind. Coaching, right? I had to send the engines to Italy just to beat Saniala.
Yes.
But, you know, like, it forces people to up their game, which is exactly what we want for Rotax.
And also, now, when Shen Yaohong goes back to Chinese Taipei and Taiwan, that forces all the drivers on his grid to up their game to beat him.
Yeah, I mean, Simon's always been at the top of his game back home. But I think on his CV now, it's different. You understand.
No, absolutely. And can I just say, as we're looking at lap 8 to 22, he's not one of the loudest voices in the paddock, but it's all for good. And I've got to say thank you, because I know you worked hard to get me up here as well. So I appreciate that as well, Roger. And I know that Chang and Om as well, I appreciate their support to getting us out here. We got to go back to talking about the race itself. Japan, Thailand, Hungary, the top three. And that's good as well. You know, Japan, a strong powerhouse. But for a long time, Japan were the leading nation in Rotax from Asia. And they've got one driver in the grand finals already. They're trying to get two. But Thailand, Austin and Toby Gale, they've raced around the world. They've competed in the grand finals before. And, well, that's helping as well, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. I mean, you look at the junior, the boy that just won junior, Sakaguchi. He races with Dan Holland over in Europe. You know, so I mean, what you're seeing now is just that the level is going up and up, all due course because, you know, of the overseas experience.
It always takes somebody in this sport to stick their head above the parapet, to say and do what needs to be said and done, and to make things happen. Thank you very much, Roger, as everyone calls you affectionately Uncle Roger, and we'll see you later. We'll see you on the podium.
Yeah, no, you will see me. And hey, honestly, next year, Henry, you have to come back. Jen and Daryl have to come back. We're going to make it a 200-kart race, and we're going to make history again.
You've heard it here first. Next year, 2026, International Trophy Asia, 200 drivers. Why? Because Uncle Roger said so. Here we go then, back to the action on track. You're looking at number 334. That is the brand new Gary Carlton chassis. There's another name, Gary Carlton, a legend in North American karting, coming over here with the new GFC, newly homologated GFC chassis. I spoke to him this morning and I said, yep, and he goes, we're in the game. That's the main thing. We're in the game, we got a shot. And Anathorn Tanganachai running in 6th position, chasing down Ryan C. from the Philippines, who's had a storming weekend so far. Timothy Dekcharev is 4th, Hamilton is 3rd. Now, gaps. Tomoki Terashima is 1.7 seconds in front of Austin Gale. Armand Hamilton in 3rd for Hungary. Can Thailand on home soil get one driver qualified from this event? You thought at the start of the day they were odds on to get a couple in, but it's proven to be otherwise. It's all down to last year's Asia Trophy Series champion, last year's 15th place driver in senior Rotax, the grand finals, Austin Gale. The weight of the Thai karting nation is now on his shoulders as we reach the halfway point. CRG Team Thailand have to push and push hard. Austin's younger brother Toby Gale on your second car on your screen there. He runs in 9th position behind Denmark's Knud Nielsen. Sena Ito, Yoshito Sasaki round out your top 10. Yusai Mitsuyama runs in 11th position. Chanakan Viratacha is 12th. Then it's Yutsai Kiri-chan and Kritash Jirayupa. Oh, problems for number 306. That is one of the Paralins. That is Malaysia's Mohamed Feroz Fairuz. Not out of the race, but potentially on his way into retirement for the DRM team. 31 drivers started this race, and we've lost Arif Fakhrudin, we've lost Nathaniel Andekara, we've lost Hayato Miyamoto. Hayato Miyamoto was very, very strong. He has gone. We're down to 28 runners. The only young lady in the field, Jane Lee Gay, he is 26th. Toby Lien from Canada, the only Canadian driver here. He's down in 25th position. They're still chasing that 323 Gillard cart. Well, the Gold Motorsports team have had a fantastic day. They defended their junior title, and here they are leading seniors as well. One thing that motivates nations in the Olympic style that the Grand Finals has is that when they see a fellow country from their continent upping their game, such as Thailand and Taiwan getting better and better, the Japanese want to reaffirm their status as the Rotax leaders in this continent. There is the driver trying to get Thailand its first driver into the Grand Finals in 2025. Austin Gale. The gap is 2.5 seconds, however, and the gap continues to grow. Armand Hamilton is now 4 seconds down in third. Timothy Dekcharev and Ryan C. round out the top 5. Anathorn Tangianachai is 6th. Knud Nielsen and Toby Gale 7th and 8th. Sena Ito and Yoshito Sasaki round out your top 10. I have to say we do hope that there was no one injured in the unfortunate. There was a gust of wind that literally ripped through the paddock very quickly that took one of the tents away with it. That'll be a viral moment if somebody caught that on camera. There are enough cameras here, but here's the other story. The black and white number 334 chassis. Anathorn Tangianachai chasing the Kart Republic. Now, Gary Carlton, without wanting to, make any ill-thought comments, far be it from me to do that, but the Kart Republic manufacturing arm, churning out chassis after chassis after chassis, the OTK chassis business, building thousands upon thousands, the Birrell ART, the Paralin company, the Sony Kart company, they build karts by the tens of thousands, year after year. And here is Gary Carlton, a chassis of his own design in the United States, hasn't got like an investor. He's slowly, inch by inch, trying to join the big boys, and his kart is right in amongst the very best from all the top brands around the world. There's a move from Toby Gale, passing Knud Nielsen for 7th. The next target for Toby Gale is the GFC kart of Anathorn Tangianachai. But he's got a bit of work to do. We're now on lap 16 out of 22. Tomoki Terashima leads by 3 seconds. Here's the Lando Norris kart of number 328, Yoshito Sasaki. And behind Yoshito, talking about new chassis, there's the Drago course, the Drago chassis, Japanese manufactured wagon for Yusai Mitsuyama. And that black and blue livery machine. Maybe Drago course is, I believe it's a Japanese man clock. So part of the clock manufacturers, thank you very much. I'll jump in the commentary box. Yeah, but again, not a huge factory, and they are working very hard indeed. Nobody is working harder than Tomoki Tawashima at Gillard Cars, part of the OTK family of chassis. Austin Gale on the CRG, the factory CRG Thailand entry. Then Armand Hamilton on the all-conquering Tony Kart chassis. You want to match a word with success in karting, and Tony Kart is one of the first names off the tip of your tongue. Timothy Degcharev in number 317. On the Tony Kart, there is the Team Marty driver. There is our race leader going into turn number 5 now. And Austin Gale, I think his challenge may have been broken. The black and orange attack from CRG, it might not be today. You can see the leader coming through turn number 7, the right-hand side of your screen. That's like the Jochen curve. You start up high, you dip down low a little bit, and there's a little crest on the exit. Turn number 8 is virtually nothing. It's on the exit of the corner, over the bump, down towards turn number 9. You can see the remaining drivers threading their way around this tortuous ribbon of tarmac. There's Knut Nielsen trying to fight back and repass Senna Ito, who has just passed the day for 8th position. Ito for the Ash Racing team looks over his shoulder. Behind Nielsen is now the Lando Norris kart of Yoshito Sasaki. Yusai Mitsuyama is 11th. Chanokan Hiratacha and Kritash Jiriyupa are next. But Terashima's lead last time around, he was a 10th quicker than Austin Gale. Stands at 3.3 seconds. This circuit has certainly played its part this weekend. It has tested the drivers. Not all karts tracks should be easy to overtake on. We have seen overtaking. Panusti Mongkong step forward on that front. But you have to really think about it. You've had to drive really, really tactically as well. And clean air has been absolutely key to victory. Clean air is what Tomoki Terashima has had. He's had nothing, well, this, not that it's cool air, but he hasn't been following other very warm go-karts that block out any clean air from entering the front of the kart. There he is, through turn number 7. Those Mojo tyres glistening in the sun. All drivers had brand new boots for the final. He has made full use of them. He drives for the Gold Motorsport team, and we're just a couple of laps away from it being a double gold celebration. Terashima in kart 323. His nickname, oh no, that's doesn't have a nickname, but well, he's not going to want a nickname because he just wants to be known as the champion at the end of this one. Lap 21 in the books. Hamilton remains 3rd. The podium positions have all but been decided. Japan, Thailand and Hungary, with Japan and the Philippines. Can't understate Ryan C's efforts this week either. But there, the kart looks like it has just been taken from the factory. It is glistening. It is spotless. He starts his final lap through turn number 1, into turn number 2, down towards turn 3. Austin Gale has tried. He has dug deep, but it hasn't been enough. His time will come again. I'm sure there will be other opportunities this year for Austin Gale. Armand Hamilton is 3rd, but this event, the International Trophy Asia 2025, has been world-class in every aspect, from its presentation to its facility to its organization and from its driving, and it ends with Tomoki Terashima taking the checkered flag, and Japan have their second driver on the plane to Bahrain. And Roger Young, I'll bring you back in now. Another win for Japan. Asia have 3 out of the 4 ticket winners. That's not bad, is it?
Mate, you've got 2 from Japan. Gold Motorsports.
Yep.
Right. Junior, senior. We've got Mini and DD2 from Malaysian team Stratos RL slash Strawberry Racing.
Buvan Power.
And Buvan Power. Of course, we can't forget about them. Mate, honestly, I just want to thank you for coming all this way from the UK. I want to thank Chang, all the organisers, for making this really, really an exceptional event.